No, we won't argue about who will go first. We'll save arguments for later. No, we won't argue. I know Marco from a long way back. My name is John Koster, and I'm candidate for Congress in the new 1st Congressional District, which is a very diverse district. Folks down here are now linked with folks in Whatcom County and East Skagit and East Snohomish County. It's a diverse district economically and also in terms of employment, from some of the most challenged economic neighborhoods to some of the wealthiest economic neighborhoods in the entire state. So I do a lot of travel now north and south between the Canadian border and the Kirkland. I'll have an event in Kirkland one day and then 2 miles from the Canadian border on the same day. I live about in the middle of the district in Arlington. I've lived there all my life. My wife and I met when we were 14 years old. We were married 4 days after my 19th birthday. And in fact, last week I was in Washington, D.C. during our 42nd anniversary. So we've been married 42 years as of last year. We have 4 wonderful children. I hate to tell you how old my oldest is because it really makes me feel old. Well, she's 39 and I was 39 yesterday, it seems like. So. But we have 4 great kids, and we have 9 grandchildren, and maybe 10 on the way. My oldest son is a foster parent, and I think is going to adopt a little girl that they've been taking care of for several months. She was 4 months old when they got her, and I told my wife about a month after they got her, they'll end up adopting that little girl, you wait and see. Sure enough, I think that's going to happen. So I think soon I'll have 10 grandchildren. They're the joy of my life. They are part of what motivates me to do what I do. And I did serve. I had a dairy farm. I spent about 25 years in the dairy business. I served 3 terms in the Washington State Legislature, where, by the way, when we had a Republican majority in the House, we still worked with the Democrat Senate and the Democrat governor. We got health care reform, welfare reform, regulatory reform, all done in a bipartisan fashion. We rolled back $1.2 billion in taxes, and we balanced the budget. So if you guys want tips on how to get that done, I'd be more than happy to help you in the legislature. But we got it done, and the point here is we did it in a bipartisan fashion. I see that 1.5 minute left. It's going quick. I also serve on the Snohomish County Council. I'm in my 3rd term there. And I got to tell you, 95% of our votes are bipartisan as well. They don't always break on party line because we're about good public policy. And that's the beauty of local government. We could take some of those lessons to Congress. Let's get it done. The biggest problem with Congress today is they're not getting things done. But 95% of our votes are unanimous votes. Very few break on party line. Listen, our campaign this time, we're out talking about the debt and the deficit. We're talking about jobs and the economy, how we get this economy back on track. Why it's important to our young people, why it's important to people in every age spectrum in the United States and our future generations. So glad to be here and happy to take questions.